Hello everybody, and today we're going to be talking about Titanfall because yesterday Vince Zampella took to Twitter and officially announced that Titanfall is going to be 6v6, so 6 human players against 6 other human players, and everyone went crazy. Like, everyone went super insane, saying that it's bad. How could this be a next gen game when it's only got 6v6 when current gen already does that? And basically people were just saying it was bad, and Vince, along with a lot of other people in Respawn and EA, were explaining that this was the number that felt the best. They had tested many different variants of numbers of people in the game, all the way from 2 up to 12 players on each side, and they found that 6 was the magic number. Now, naturally, after all of the uproar about the 6v6, a lot of gaming websites, blogs, magazines were looking to Respawn to have an interview for them to explain this. Now, the best one that I found so far is from Polygon, so I'm going to read you a little bit of that. I'm also going to leave a link in the description to the article so you guys can read it yourself. So in an interview with Justin Hendry, who is the lead designer at Respawn, he said, "The higher the player count, the more uncomfortable the game gets. Unlike in most games where you can sit there and guard the 2 ways in Titanfall, the guy can come in through the window right behind you, he can come from the window to your left, he can come from straight ahead, he can come in from the stairway, and he can come in from the doorway, or whatever. Essentially, there are 5 directions you can get killed from, and the higher that player count, the more likely you are to get killed from behind, and the more difficult it is to manage your surroundings." Now, in this interview, Justin also explained that you can have up to 50 combatants on the battlefield at any given time. Because you have to remember, Titanfall is not a traditional shooter that you are used to with Call of Duty and Battlefield and Crisis. It is not the same. You have players, you have Titans, which you can choose to either control yourself or have them just control themselves. You also have the AI. So you have to understand just how many extra people there are outside of those 6 other people that you are playing against. So if they were to increase the number, it's just gonna get frustrating, because not only do you have all this stuff happening, but you're gonna have humans coming at you from all directions, and it's just not going to be good. Now, I'm sure for anyone that has played Call of Duty and been frustrated in how they have died, I'm sure you can appreciate what Respawn is trying to do with Titanfall. They're trying to have the perfect number of players to make it fun. They're going for fun. Respawn has always made fun the priority of their game, which is why it is so good. So for anyone that says that 6 is not enough people, I gotta say, you're not really understanding what Titanfall is. You're just not. You need to take into account the fact that you can have 50 combatants on the field at any given time. So if you now add like 6 other people to that, it's just gonna be frustrating as hell. It's gonna be Call of Duty 2.0. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be so bad. Why would anyone want that? It would just be horrible. So I think that 6, if they say that that's the number that feels the best, with it being action-packed but not being ridiculously chaotic, then I trust them that that is the right number. Now, besides talking about the player counts in Titanfall, I also just wanted to touch on a little bit the AI in the game and the fact that it exists, because a lot of people seem to be very confused about why there's AI in the game, and a lot of people don't seem to want AI in the game. So I just want to get things sorted really quickly. In Titanfall, there's no kill streaks or anything like that. The only thing that you get is your Titan. Now, everyone gets a Titan. There's no way that you cannot get one, but by performing well in the game, you get your Titan faster. So performing well is killing other Titans, killing players, and killing AI. Now, you get significantly less experience, points, all that, from killing a grunt as to killing a human player. So if you're just going around killing AI, you're not going to get your Titan particularly faster than you would have got it anyway. So I really don't think that AI adds anything negative to the game. If anything, it just makes sure that it's always action-packed and something is always happening, which I have no problem with whatsoever. But if you do get your hands on the game and you're like, dude, this AI sucks, then Respawn has announced that there is going to be a game mode that has no AI in it whatsoever. So if you're like, This AI, don't like it. You can go in the game mode that has no AI and everyone is happy. But personally, when I played it, I didn't have any problem with the AI. It didn't make any negative impact on the game whatsoever. But honestly, I think it's just going to take people to play the game and experience it firsthand to really understand Titanfall completely, because it is different to the shooters that we've had, and we've had those traditional shooters for so long that now this game has come along where the campaign is in the multiplayer, and there's AI and there's Titans running around, which are sometimes AI and sometimes players, depending on if the person chose to control it or not. And then you got players as well, and then you have side jumping and side running. It's a different kind of game. It's just kind of different. And I think it's going to take people to play it for people to fully understand that. But guys, I'm so excited for Titanfall. Titanfall is going to have a primetime spotlight on this channel. So I hope you guys found this useful, found out some information that you didn't know. All of the information will be linked in the description, that Polygon article, so you guys can read it for yourself. And I will speak to you guys later. Bye.